Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. What's in the box? I really hope this baby's charged up. Arm cuff, hardware, plastic. Take all your trash with you. Charge cord right there. Woo, it's a little bit windy out here today, everybody. Our box may go floating away in the wind. All right, we're doing a little bit of an unboxing real quick. My first look at the old X-Terra Pro. The coil actually reminds me a lot of the Vanquish. I like it. Control box looks pretty sturdy. Looks basically just like an Equinox, so 269 bucks, not too shabby. I mean, so far so good. I haven't fired it up yet, but it's feeling really light, really lightweight. One thing I did notice as I'm unboxing this, the coil is actually very similar to the Vanquish. It doesn't have a coil bolt. The thread is actually in the ear of the coil right here. So that could eventually be maybe a downside if that thing ever gets stripped out. It's going to be hard to keep your bolt in there, but you could probably just get a longer bolt and then thread on a, you know, a nut on the end of that. So make sure you put both of your little rubber washers in there. Legitimately the first target with the old X-Terra Pro right there. I'm running it in beach mode right now. Beach 2, 8 kilohertz. 66 right towards the top. Let's see what it's gonna be. Apparently it's still in there. Okay, still in there. Let's take 5 more scoops on this one for our first one, huh? Alrighty then, let's just get down on it. 66, I'm not sure. I am not familiar at all with the target ID, so 66 apparently is a crusted zinc penny. There we go. Not too shabby, everybody. This one's definitely a little bit bouncy. See it right there, whatever it is. All right, we're in business. That is a piece to a zipper pull. So we're already on the common day beach finds. Seems to be running really good, really smooth. I did switch it over. It is default 2-tone for the beach, but I switched it over to all tone, which is AT. So very simple. It's running a single frequency. So far on the dry sand, it's doing good, but we're gonna take it down by the wet sand and see if it can handle it down there. All right, this is number 4. I haven't walked too far either. This one sounds really good. On the target ID, it's hitting around 88, 89, so let's see what we're working with. It sure sounds good to me. I actually like the tones a lot already. They definitely remind me of the Equinox, but I think they're a little bit different maybe. See? I like it a lot. There's a quarter, first quarter for the old X-Terra Pro. All right, here's a first kind of interesting signal I've gotten today. This one's pretty bouncy, huh? 69, 74, 80, maybe a little bit deep. I guess let's dig it out, see what we got. Sounds kind of like a short pinpoint, so might have gotten it out on the first scoop. Ooh, okay, here's a real world test for you. Now it's a little bit bouncy, kind of sounding like iron out of a hole now. Okay. So it was a little bit bouncy, but I don't think it was giving me any iron tones in the hole. Ah, all right. There is our first bottle cap with the old X-Terra Pro. It was bouncing around, but I didn't hear any iron tones until I dug it out. So that's something we're gonna have to keep an eye on. How does it do on the bottle caps? There's another signal right here. It's very bouncy on the target ID, but as far as I can tell, I do not see any iron in it. Until now. Now that I've taken a scoop on it, I'm definitely getting a little bit of iron on this signal. Just a little bit. Couple scoops down at least. Okay, now not reading iron anymore. Sounds pretty good actually. A little bit bouncy. It's not a solid number, but sounds like a good tone. See what we're chasing here. Wait, oh, looky there. Okay, maybe a give and take there. So I got the signal. At first I think it sounded good, and then it was giving me iron. So interesting. That's a nickel right there. Pretty good though, pretty good. Date on them, I'm not sure, not too important. Let's get on to the next one. I think that's probably target number 6 or 7 out here. Okay, that was giving me an iron signal on the old X-Terra Pro, but look what it is. It's a little clasp off of some type of crusty jewelry there. Not too bad, not too bad. Hitting on the little stuff, which is always good. All right, so I just brought it down by the water for a quick test. I think I see a little bit of black sand exposed right here. This is not the most mineralized beach I've ever been to, but I think it is reading maybe a little bit on the target ID there. I'm running 20 sensitivity. It's not really giving me a strong signal, but I think it is reading the black sand a little bit. But I saw a signal down here in the water. I just want to show you guys. I see it right in there. So check out the target ID on it. This is in the water. I don't know if you guys can really see that with my glare there, but it's definitely giving me an iron reading in with a high tone. And do you want to know what it is? Well, unfortunately, it's just some trash. It's a bottle cap right there, but that's part of the hunt, you know? There's a lot of those out there. I think there's more bottle caps out here than there is treasure, so it's always a good idea to get used to your bottle cap tones, you know what I mean? So going from the wet sand into the water, pretty stable. All right, we got a little bit of a signal here in the wet sand. It's ringing very, very low, but I would like to see what it is, so let's see. Very, very low signal. Something right here. All right, that one looks like it's just going to be a little crumpled up ball of aluminum foil right there. So a small low conductive signal. Not too bad. It was hitting on it. All right, honestly, I kind of lost track of how many signals I dug up, but I did just swing over another good one right here. Very, very good and solid. 8081 on the target ID. See what it is. Everything is so fresh and new again, you know. I actually really do like using the new machine. I don't even know what an 81 is gonna be like at all. Okay, it's not that rock. Looks like a coin maybe. All right, it looks like 81 is gonna be maybe a fresh dime right off the press. Actually, that one's 2015, but 8081 seems to be dime range, so let's keep that one in mind. The seagulls are looking for me. They're looking to take me out here today. All right, so I kind of like, we know that any machine is gonna basically hit a coin 2 or 3 inches under the ground, but let's go for a signal like this one. This one's definitely an interesting one. Very faint signal here. Pretty bouncy. It's giving me a little bit of an iron tone, but it's bouncing up to like the 40 range, so these are the kind of signals I'm curious about when I first get a machine, you know what I mean? Let's see how it does on this one. Might be deep. Actually ringing up a little bit higher now. And looky there, it's out of the hole. Reading up a 66. So I guess for those deep signals, you definitely can't really rely on target ID too much. Not sure what this is gonna be, but as you guys can see, now it's solid out of the hole. So let's see. $66. I think that was similar to that first one we got. Right here we have a really crusty zinc penny. It's always a good sign to see them crusty. You know, it's been sitting out here for a little while, you know what I mean? So I'm liking it actually. It's running smooth, running stable. I don't think it's really gonna find me anything more than any of my other machines could have done, but I'm liking it. For the price, it seems good so far. Just swing over this baby right here. I can kind of see him sticking out of the sand, but just give you an idea of the target ID on him. It's reading a 3031. And a 3031 is going to be one of our best friends out here. Pull tab. Add him to the pouch. Keep on searching. Kind of bouncy, 66 to like 72 on the target ID. A little bit different, I think. 66 again. There it is. Looks like it's going to be another coin. We're getting the coins out of here though. Here's another one. I was walking by and it kind of just barely gave me a squeak. It's giving me just very bouncy, a little bit of ferrous. It's telling me that there's something down there though. It's out of the hole. Target ID looks, I don't know. Does it look better? Does it look worse? Here it is. Looks like a little piece of copper shrapnel or something. I'm not really sure. Looks like some junk to me. All right, everybody. First impressions of the X-Terra Pro is honestly, for 269 bucks, it's definitely giving you some options. It's got a little flashlight here, definitely inspired by the Simplex and the Legend, but you know, the Legend definitely was inspired by the old Equinox, so this is definitely going to be a strong machine for the price point. I don't think it's really going to replace like your higher end machines, but for a backup, man, it seems to be built pretty good, but you know, time is definitely going to tell. We're going to have to use it a little bit more, see how she holds up. But if you guys enjoyed the video, you want to see some more, be sure to stick around the channel. If you liked it, hook it up with one of these babies. If you didn't like it, you can hook it up with one of these too. And before too long, everybody, hope to see you guys again soon. So thanks for watching.